This is the Lockpicking Newbie, and what I have for you today is this Paclock. It is a Paclock 100A. Got it off of Amazon, and I'm really excited. I've been wanting one of these locks for quite a while. I actually drove past, I was on a road trip with LockpickingNewbie Jr. over Christmas break. And we drove past a Home Depot that said they had Paclocks, but they didn't, or they couldn't find it. So I was real disappointed with that. So I ordered it off of Amazon. So there's your keys, and here's this aluminum body lock. Now, it says hardened on here, 100A. It's got I think that's a grub screw. Can't tell for sure. It might just be circularized. And one thing I noticed right off the bat is, I don't know if you can see the security nut moving, but it's actually not fully assembled or not tightened. So, assuming we get this thing open, we'll check on that. All right, here's the keys. Keyway looks pretty standard, kind of like an American keyway. Key says PO on it. Don't know if that's a keyway designator. And then 26541. I don't think that's the bidding. 541. No, I don't think that's the bidding. Let's see if it opens with the key. Yep. And you probably can't see it, but there's a little Allen screw down there. And I'm trying to see if I can see it rattling around in there. Anyway. All right, well, let's see if we can get this picked. As people familiar with the channel know, my unbox and pick attempts have been inconsistent at best. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm going to start with, wow, keyway's pretty open. So I'm going to start with a number 1 in 18 thousandths. See how we do. I'm not really reaching in there too well. Let me go to 18,000. Did I say 20? This is 25. Wasn't in there too well, so let's do 18. All right, number 1 feels like it's binding a little bit. A little click there. 2's a little springy. 3. 3's kind of firm. We're going to leave him alone. Little click out of 5, but it felt not good. I'm going to go back. Let's be a little more selective. Okay, nothing on 6, nothing on 5. All right, 4 seems ripe. Okay, got a click out of it, and now it's sort of springy. 3 feels kind of ripe. Click on it, and it went way down, and it's gone. Okay, so 2. Little click on 2, another little click on 2. Maybe that's set. 1. Little click on 1. A little click on 2, and a little bit of movement in the core. So that actually felt pretty decent. Okay, I'm back to 6, and now 6 is up and feels like it wants to be set. I got a nice click out of 6. Got another click out of 6. That might have been a click too far. Okay, over to 5. A click, and then now it feels springy. Just feeling 6 again. Another click out of 6, and now it feels springy. Okay, I'm towards the front of the lock again, I think around 3. click there, another little click. And I'm up to, oh, that was 2. So here's 1. You can hear these clicks. It'll be interesting to see this lock taken apart of where the serrated pins are. Okay, a little movement on 6. And here we are. Okay, kind of a long video. I may fast forward through the part prior to the that last reset. All right, well, yeah, so it picked like a sort of a tricky American. Let's gut this guy. All right, I've got a pinning tray here that I made, or I didn't make it, I just printed it, 3D printed. I'm very excited about that. And let's see what we can do here. I've got some of this, and that, I hope that's an Allen. Looks a little kind of largish. And I don't know if it's US style sizing or metric. Ooh, guess what, guys? I think I got the 15 in there. All right, now we get to find out whether this is going to strip the screw. I don't want to use the magnet thing because I'm afraid it'll pull it out. Oh, well, we're turning the screw. Woohoo! All right, guys, we might be back in business. Yeah, that's what I was afraid the magnet would do. Bunch of stuff. Man, I pulled out the kitchen sink. Okay, so we got the screw loose. I don't think I damaged the screw. All right, so here's the retaining plate. It's a lot like a American. Here's the nut, lots of Loctite. There's the core. All right, looks, ooh, core's real draggy. It looks like an American or a master style core, but the actuator is perpendicular to the keyway. So for that, that'll help us with bypass. Okay, let's do some stuff here. All right, so I've got my handy dandy quick set cylinder removing tool, and got a follower. We'll go ahead and get the clip off. Hope it doesn't fly across the room. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'm going to use a shim because having a set of shims is sort of like having a SWAT team. You got it, you paid for it. By golly, you may as well use it. Okay, so that's going to turn like that. Let's turn this some more. I mean, it feels okay. There was this dragginess to it before I started messing with it. So I don't know if I just wore a burr off or maybe it had something to do with the clip. But that was sort of weird, not very good actually. All right, so here we go. Nice shiny key pins on here, and I can already see there's some funny business going on here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 didn't even want to come out. It's kind of interesting. All right, so they all look standard except for 4 has a couple of serrations on it. So that's fun. The little divots in this pinning tray came out not exactly the way I want them. They're too small. So I might just scale this whole thing up and reprint it. Okay. Yeah, you can see these nice cut serrations on pin 4, which I'll get closer in a minute. And there's the core, looks pretty normal. Okay, I'll start with pin 6. Gotta keep count because I keep messing this up. Pin 6 looks standard. The spring is hiding under there, so I'll just leave it for now. Pin 5 is serrated. Pin 4 is a spool. We'll switch around and go to 1 now. 1 is serrated. 2 is a spool. And 3 is serrated. Okay, and then the springs. Oh, actually, I probably should have done those in order, but the springs are different from each other. I'll just put these out here in random order, but it looks like they are trying to, ruin the feel of the lock for pickers and maybe make it anti-bump. But you can see some differences. I'll point that out. Okay, so we're gutted. I'm going to use the fast forward feature of my video editing software because the pick itself was pretty long and interrupted, and then it took me so long to find a tool to get the screw out. But there are your pins. As you can see, the key pins, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 are standard of varying lengths, of course, and 4 is serrated. And then the driver pins go from 1, they go serrated, spool, serrated, spool, serrated, standard. And then you really can see that the springs are different. Different wind densities. So in another video where Lockpicking Lawyer gutted one of these, one of his commenters said, "Hey, I've got a spring rate measuring tool." So I bet you those would come out different. Okay. After I cut the video, I will see whether or not we can actually make this thing tight. So I guess what I would say for this lock, nice lock, pretty standard actuator in there, pretty standard American or master style lock. The body feels really cool. It's got ball bearings, but pretty disappointed at the loose fastener as it came out of the box. Other than that, it was a fun pick. And so there you have it, the Paclock 100 Alpha. Thanks to everyone for participating in a channel, and a reminder to go to video 55, my 100 subscriber giveaway. Read the description. It's got everything in there. I'm looking for a constructive comment on a past post, and then email me what video you commented on. Your email is your entry. So with that, thanks again. This is the Lockpicking Newbie. Have a good day.